Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Listen, y'all know the drill. Come on, say with me. Wake up and win. Wake up and win. Wake up and win. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, we are back. We are back with season 2 of today's win word. We are back, season 2, wake up and win. It is season 2. We're calling it season 2 because we took a month break. It's probably if I really was truthful, we're probably season 3, but we're gonna call it season 2. We're naming it season 2, but y'all come on in, come on in. You all know the drill. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Thank you for joining us live, or those that are watching the replay of Wake Up and Win Live with your girl, Dr. Najuma. And in a moment, we're going to get into today's win word. It is officially season 2. We are calling this officially season 2, just so we can keep order to our programming. We ended last season, the month of August. We did our series on releasing all attachments, and so there are some future things that are going to happen with that. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that series, go back and listen to that series. Go back and watch and listen to that series, releasing all attachments. Very powerful, very helpful. Um, and then we took all of September off. And so here we are, October 2nd, starting off season 2 of our Wake Up and Win. Season 2 of Wake Up and Win with your girl, Dr. Najuma. So let's get into today's win. Where before I do that, let me reintroduce myself. I am your girl, Reverend Dr. Najuma Smith. I am a pastor, I'm a purpose coach, and I also do a lot of work in public and community engagement, public and civic engagement work here in the city of Los Angeles. And I use this platform to share a daily win word, a daily win word, um, Tuesday through Saturday, a daily win word to help you and anyone listening or watching to know that we can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. They were all about telling the story, sharing tools, tips, insight to help you turn your losses into wins, to help you turn your losses into wins. Part of what I share as a pastor, part of what I share as a purpose coach, and even what I share out in public and civic engagement, is that we are here to win. We are here to win. But sometimes we go through losses, but we can turn those losses into wins. And for anyone just finding out about me or joining our platform the very first time, I went through a major loss in 2018. My oldest son was murdered. And so, what I'm learning and what I've learned is that losses, you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. That you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. So, I use this platform to offer a daily win word. Um, and now we're going to be going Tuesday through Saturday because I wanted to include this Saturday, but I didn't want to do 6 days a week. So we're going to do Tuesday through Saturday every morning, 6:45. A daily win word to help you get up, get out there, and go win. Because we're all about helping folks understand you can turn your losses into wins. You can turn your losses into wins. So let's get into today's win word, which is entitled "Come Out with Joy." Now, I said I was a pastor, so I am going to root most of what I share in scripture. In Isaiah 55:12, it starts off with these words, and you will come out, you will go out with joy. You will go out with joy. Um, Without doing a whole Bible study, one of the things that Isaiah does is Isaiah announces to the children of God, as they are referred to in the text, their captivity, but also announces their captivity, and also announces their release in the whole book of Isaiah. And so when we get to Isaiah 55, one of the things that Isaiah is saying to the people is that they're coming out of captivity. that they will come out of captivity. And when they come out of captivity, they're going to come out with joy. They're going to come out with joy. And it's important to recognize that one of the things that is established in their coming out is that joy will be restored. These are people that have been in captivity, but joy will be restored. And I want to encourage you to know today that no matter what kind of loss you've been through, whatever loss you might be fighting through right now, you might be entering into a situation. I want to encourage you to know that you will come through this. You will come out with joy. Now, joy is not happiness. Happiness is rooted in things being the way we want them to be or need them to be, things being, perfect and in alignment. But joy is something that comes from within. Joy is something that comes from spirit. Joy is something that God gives us. And so, in essence, when Isaiah says, you're going to come out with joy, he's establishing for the people that God is going to restore their joy. And if you've ever been through any kind of loss, one of the things that it can feel, especially if you are, in my case, a grieving parent, one of the things that it felt like is that I would be sad for forever. And I am sad. I do carry a certain amount of sadness with me every day, right? And God has restored joy, that God will restore joy. It's one of the promises that God makes to us is the restoration of joy. And I just want to encourage you today to know that you will come out with joy. You can come out with joy, that no matter what you're facing, and it may not be loss as it relates to the death of someone, it could be loss of a job, loss of a relationship. You could have lost something that was very important, very special. You could be lost of a home, loss of a position or a title. These things happen to people. I was watching on Instagram, a gentleman went live, and his reel, he's a longshoreman, and he was at the port of Long Beach just really sharing how, people are losing jobs because of automation, right? And that can bring about this feeling of sadness or, just grief, and it can feel like it's going to last forever. But even Isaiah says to a people who are coming out of captivity, you will come out with joy. And I just want to share with you today, today's win word is you're coming out with joy. You can come out with joy. You will come out with joy. God will restore your joy. Joy can be restored. Even if it feels like right now you can't have joy. Even if it feels like right now, how is joy even possible? And it may be too soon for you in your situation to be thinking about joy. You may need to finish the grieving process. You might need to continue to cry some more, right? I'm forever on a grieving journey, but the initial blow, that season has has kind of transmuted into a different season where my grieving is now being turned into a purpose. And part of that purpose is this platform. Part of that purpose is the nonprofit work we have. Part of that purpose is the speaking and preaching that I do around grief and recovery and fulfillment. Okay. So today's win word is you can have joy. And again, joy and happiness are not the same. Happiness is things going well. The car is running, the kids are acting okay, your health is in good standing, everyone's alive and well. And that can be happy. But joy, that comes from within. That's spiritual. That's from a different source plane, right? And so, me as a pastor, as a Christian pastor, I recognize joy comes from God. It is a gift from God. And what I do believe is that whatever your loss has been, whatever your challenge is, you can come out with joy. You can come out with joy. You will come out with joy. You can come out with joy, and you will come out with joy. And again, this is not to move you to past your process. If you are processing grief and loss and hurt and pain, finish, do the process and know, I am believing God. I am praying. I am hoping that you receive the message of coming out with joy, that you can come out with joy. And it doesn't mean everything is perfect, but it does mean that there is a peace within, there is an acceptance within, there is an understanding within, and You can be sad about how things turned out and have joy because you're alive. Have joy because you recognize that there's so many other things to still be grateful for. Come out with joy. All right. So thank you all for joining us on season 2, episode 1. Season 2, episode 1. Wake up and win with your girl, Dr. Najuma. And we want to encourage you to get up, get out there, and let's go win. Let's get up, let's get out there, and let's go win. Now, listen, y'all know the drill. 3 favors I need: like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Let the people know we're on season 2 of Wake Up and Win Live with your girl, Dr. Najuma. You can also catch us on all of your podcast platforms under Wake Up and Win Live with Dr. Najuma. All right. So see you all tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m. Set your alarms, set your notifications, and join us for the live version of Wake Up and Win for your today win word. And today's win word again is come out with joy. You can and you will come out with joy. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you all tomorrow morning. Peace.